Did you know that according to an article that is published on the Harvard website, if you eat an extra apple each day, you could potentially gain up to 9 pounds by the end of the year because of the calorie surplus. So let's use our thinking caps. Everyone put their thinking caps on, okay? So if I eat an extra apple a day, I could gain up to 9 pounds by the end of the year. So is that how reality works? Because it's published on Harvard, right? So that means that's the truth, right? So no, this is where autonomous independent thinking comes in, where you don't just offload your entire sense-making apparatus to the bureaucracy of science. You actually got to use your brain for a second. So the human body is actually designed to eat apples, okay? We have salivary glands that digest carbohydrates. We have hands that are perfectly designed to climb trees and pick apples. We have teeth that are perfectly designed to bite into apples. Our digestive tract, the whole thing, the apples are hydrating. There's all sorts of water stuff inside that apple that will cleanse you. There's vitamins in there. There's antioxidants. There's phytochemicals. Apples will actually help to cleanse your liver, okay? So eating an extra apple a day won't lead to an extra 9 pounds by the end of the year, because it's not just this simplistic mathematical equation of calories in and calories out. Okay, gaining or losing weight, being healthy is not a number game. It has nothing to do with numbers, okay? It has everything to do with the quality of the type of food you're eating. You can have 3,000 calories of a clean fruits and vegetables based diet that is extremely clean, like according to medical medium standards, for example, and you could lose a ton of weight even if you're eating a calorie surplus, because the foods that you're eating are helping to cleanse and clean out your body, which actually helps you lose weight. See, this is the core problem, is we don't even know why people are overweight in the first place. It's because they have an overburdened liver. Since their liver is overburdened with toxins, rancid fats, heavy metals, viral waste matter, and all this kind of stuff, the liver is unable to protect the body from toxins and disgusting foods. So the body actually needs to then hold on to extra water weight, extra fluid. It's actually a lymph fluid. Many people who are overweight aren't actually overweight with fat. They're overweight with extra water weight. It's lymph fluid. The reason why your body holds on to water weight is as a defensive protective mechanism to protect your body from toxic sludge that your liver is supposed to deal with. But your liver can't deal with it because it's overburdened. It's overloaded from high-fat diets. It's overloaded from toxins, viral waste matter, heavy metals, stuff that comes from the air, stuff that comes from the ground, stuff that comes from the food, the water, okay? The fragrances that you spray, okay? Your liver's supposed to protect you from that, and it is protecting you, but its storage capacity fills up, and then all of a sudden you blow up and you gain 50 pounds, but you have the same calorie intake. You know how many people on earth all of a sudden gain 50 pounds, even though they're eating the exact same way they've eaten their entire life? Why is that? It's because the storage capacity of your liver to store toxic waste matter fills up. And then once the storage is full, it needs to move to a different protective mechanism, which is second best, which is holding lymph fluid, and it makes you overweight. It's like when your phone storage fills up, you have to switch to iCloud, right? It's the same thing, basically. So when you cleanse a person's liver by giving them an antiviral liver cleansing protocol, which is very, very rare, one of the only sources on planet Earth that knows how to do this effectively and properly is the medical medium information, because the medical medium information is actually the only information on planet Earth that even knows these mechanics of how weight gain works, how the liver works, how cleansing works, and just how many different chronic illnesses and so forth work. When you cleanse your liver using a protocol such as lemon water and celery juice in the morning, lots of fruit in the morning, staying away from fats. When you stay away from fats, especially in the morning, it gives your liver time to cleanse and to heal. Your liver does a lot of work with processing and digesting fats, it has to produce bile. So you want to give the liver a break by staying away from fats, actually, and getting a majority of your calories from fresh fruits and vegetables. Okay, so apples, bananas, potatoes, which is a vegetable, squash, celery, radishes, spinach, lettuce, zucchini, okay, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, all this kind of stuff. Getting your calories from fresh fruits and fresh vegetables, even if you're getting 3,000 calories a day or 4,000 calories and you're not exercising at all, you will lose weight because you're cleansing your liver properly using the proper protocol. When your liver is cleansed, it's like the phone storage, right? Once you delete all of the excess garbage that's clogging your phone, then you don't need iCloud anymore. You can cancel your subscription. So in the same way, your body doesn't need that extra lymph fluid, which is a protective layer in which all of these excess toxins are floating around inside your body, creating this sort of sludge. Your body doesn't need that protective layer anymore because your liver's going to be doing its actual job, which is to protect you from toxins, but you have to take care of it. You need to know intellectually how to take care of it. That's the key, the intellectual knowledge. So, for example, purchasing a book like Liver Rescue by The Medical Medium, or just listening to it for free on Spotify. If you have Spotify, there's a free audiobook, you can listen to it. This is the key difference, understanding how weight gain actually works, not listening to Harvard, right? You might say, Adam, what about, a medical medium? Is he a doctor? That's not what my doctor said. Yeah, your doctor learned from a system that is fucking telling you if you eat an extra apple a day, you're going to gain 9 pounds by the end of the year. Is that how reality works? Use your brain. Reality is not a dumb mechanistic system where it's not like you can't just put the total calories into your calculator, total calories in, total calories out, and then judge whether someone's going to gain or lose weight or not. There's complicated holistic factors you need to consider. The type of food that they're eating, is it contributing to the cleansing of the person's liver or not? And then you see, we don't even know what causes weight gain in the first place. Many people, like I have close relatives of mine that don't eat a calorie surplus, they eat a calorie deficit, and still they're struggling with weight problems. There's people I know who eat 5,000 calories a day and have no weight gain problems at all. And then there's other people who have 1,000 calories a day and who are like 100 pounds overweight. It's because it's a liver problem. It's not a calorie problem, okay? It's about the type of food you're eating. Is it contributing to cleansing your liver? Celery juice is huge for cleansing the liver. Drinking lots of lemon water. Staying away from high-fat foods, specifically like pork or lamb. Those foods specifically, and tuna, such high fat, it makes it almost impossible for your liver to cleanse, because the fat from pork and tuna and lamb, it stays in your bloodstream for up to 16 hours. That means if you have like a pork sausage in the morning for breakfast, your liver literally is going to be on fat digestion duty for the next 16 hours. That means it can't work on clearing out that filled storage. However, if you have celery juice in the morning, if you have wild blueberries, apples, bananas, spinach, cilantro, apricots, cherries, watermelon, this kind of stuff. Even if you have a calorie surplus of those foods, you won't gain weight because you're going to be cleansing your liver. Those foods, the wateriness, the juiciness, the clean carbohydrates in there actually fuels and feeds your liver with the nutrients and the fuel that it needs to actually be healthy. Did you know your liver runs on carbohydrates, clean carbohydrates from fruits and from vegetables? So does your brain. So do your muscles. Okay, this is not taught in nutritionist school because our scientific establishment is actually in bed with meat, dairy, and egg industries. There is a deep core agreement that is in the core of our educational system around health and diet, that basically all information around health needs to include meat, dairy, and eggs. And if your health philosophy doesn't include meat, dairy, and eggs, then it's basically not allowed to be taught in schools. If the truth was taught in schools that a human being can be extremely healthy eating mainly fruits and vegetables, not that meat is bad, meat's not bad, but I'm saying that you don't need to have it. Okay, so when you eat the majority fruits and vegetables, it cleanses your liver. Okay, and you follow a medical medium protocol, learning how to do that properly, avoiding certain troublemaker foods that make the problem worse, like dairy. It's going to make the problem a lot worse. It's going to clog your liver even more. All right. So I just wanted to hop on here and just point out that just because your information's coming from Harvard, that doesn't mean it makes logical sense. It's actually trash. Our fucking health information in the year 2025, the conventional information is trapped in the materialistic paradigm, thinking that health can be boiled down to numbers on a spreadsheet. Okay? There is holistic factors involved in health. Okay? And some of the most cutting edge information you can learn this from is the medical medium information. He has a particular gift and a 50-year track record of healing and reversing people's chronic illnesses with his gift of knowledge, knowing how the human body works. Okay, so if you want to learn more, you can check out a book like Liver Rescue. You can listen to it for free on Spotify. Listen to the chapter on weight gain. And don't listen to Harvard because they're fucking idiots. Okay, peace.